Welcome to the TMC Newsroom. My name's Rich Tehrani. Thanks for watching us. We are in San Jose, California, meeting with some of the best and brightest companies in the Silicon Valley area. On our program is Tim Shaughnessy. He is the marketing manager of system networking at IBM. And Tim, welcome to the program.
Nice to be here, Rich. Thanks for having me.
So tell us about your area within IBM. What's happening? Well, first, I should say congratulations. Your company had great earnings.
Yes, we're very proud of our announcement yesterday of the Q2 earnings. I think it really shows that IBM's been doing the right things. The goals and objectives set up are right on target. So
congrats. And there was an acquisition. You want to talk about the acquisition briefly and then go into what's happening?
The acquisition of Blade Network Technologies? Sure. It's a little bit old news for us. We're fully integrated into IBM now, and full transfer of trade has taken place. But in October 29th of 2010, IBM acquired Blade Network Technologies, a company I was part of, and we became IBM System Networking. So what IBM did is they took their data center networking group, which consisted of some data center Ethernet products and fiber channel, and they combined it with our products, which were around embedded blade servers, Ethernet switches, and top-of-rack switches for the data center. And now we're all together in IBM System Networking.
And so what are some of the things you're working on now? What are the new exciting developments?
Well, our focus all along at Blade Network Technologies was the data center. And we're continuing that now that we're part of IBM. Obviously, IBM's a huge data center player and has been for many, many years. And what IBM realized was they had a wide variety of systems. They had a wide variety of storage solutions. And IBM wanted to own the networking to really tie it all together. Because what we see going on in the data center is the desire of our clients to have a common pod of servers, storage, and networking all together to build a very flexible and dynamic data center environment.
And so in terms of the markets and trends, and since I've seen you last time, it was about a year ago, what sorts of trends are you seeing in the market?
I think the trends we talked about then are continuing. We're seeing a desire out of our clients for much more scalability in their data centers, for more utilization of their existing IT infrastructure, for better security, better analytics for analyzing their data, more management, and the ability to control their costs.
And certainly the cloud market has, I mean, if it was possible for it to get even hotter, it has gotten hotter in the last year.
I think it's. I think you're right on. And what we've seen is that cloud started off, people just started talking about it and liked the concept, and now we really see that our clients are adopting the cloud infrastructure, and whether that be a public cloud, or we think even a bigger area is the private cloud, where our clients are implementing cloud environments in their own IT infrastructures to give them the flexibility and the speed that they need to meet the needs of their businesses.
Another area that's unbelievably hot is virtualization. I just actually glanced at some headlines before we went on, and it looked like VMware had blowout earnings today as well. So just the trend towards virtualization doesn't seem to be letting up at all.
Not at all, and we're seeing, it's also, in the industry, we talk about it, and certainly in the media you do as well, and what we forget is not everyone's necessarily where we're talking at. And so we're seeing that virtualization is certainly picking up, and in the networking area, what we're doing is we've had a product on our switches called VM Ready that's been available for several years now. And we've been enhancing that. It works across all the hypervisors, so VMware, Microsoft Hyper-V, Citrix, Zen, and KVM. And what it allows a client to do is look at the networking ports as virtual ports connected directly to a virtual machine rather than the physical cable. And the benefit of that is it allows them to move all the settings with the virtual machine as it migrates around the data center. So we keep the same security settings, the same quality of service settings as they move around.
It keeps management, makes it a lot easier to manage.
Yeah, it automates it and also enhances the security, since you don't have to rely on IT managers to redo all the settings for every movement.
So what's next?
We introduced a 40 gig switch late last year, and I want to thank TMC. That was the product of the year, just recently announced, so thank you for that. And it was 64 10 gig ports with optionally up to 4 40 gig ports. So a very high speed switch that has this virtualization intelligence built in, so you can quite affordably connect a whole rack of switches in the data center.
That's great. Well, thanks so much for being on the program. As always, it was great to see you again.
Good talking to you too, Rich. Thank you.